I'm hearing somebody knows who they are now, and they no longer having to dream or daydream about what it is that they want, because now it's not about dreaming about what could come true, it's actively chasing after what it is that you want in your life. There's the energy of going from a girl to a woman, or a man to a boy to a man. It's like a rite of passage. There's some sort of rite of passage here that it's like there's an achievement. You've stepped into something. You've stepped in. There's a maturity that comes with it as well. This being able to look at where you're wanted and where you're not. And I remember when I was a child. No, I wasn't a child. How old was I? I was like in my teens or something along those lines. And there was like a breakup. And I remember thinking it was the worst thing in the world. And my dad gave me some really good advice. My dad he just said, if they don't want you, you don't want them. You do not want them. And I held that as one of like my values of I need to know my own worth. And there is the energy here of someone knowing their worth, knowing what their standards are, knowing what healthy boundaries are. And if someone steps over those boundaries, going, okay, bye. And I feel like a sense of pride, someone being really proud of how far they've come, because this is a lot of internal work has happened, and that's where this like spiritual emotional maturity is coming in. Welcome to my channel. My name is Bronwen. If you are new to my channel, it's really good to have you here. This is just a place where we tap in, see what messages want to come through from the divine, take what resonates, leave the rest, and know that all of my readings are for entertainment purposes only. Hope you are entertained. If you are a returning subscriber, soul family, as always, I love you guys. Let's see what wants to come out. Look, you've got Six of Pentacles. This is the blessing. This is the golden era. This is the age of I'm hearing all the dominoes that have been laid out perfectly, because we've been waiting for such a flipping long time, you know, in that cosmic waiting room between the last timeline and this new timeline. And we're here. It's happening right now. You're in the new timeline. And not only are you in the new timeline, it's like we're not waiting for things to happen, we're actively part of it, and we're cultivating that. But there's lots of helping hands, there's lots of donations. Why do I get donations? And things are coming into balance. Things are coming into balance. That scales with Libra coming through. Partners galore. And it's not just partners, it's like vindication. Look at that, we've got the Emperor coming out. This is all to do with work, and why do I keep getting tangible things? And I just got the song by Dolly Parton, 9 to 5. Working 9 to 5. Tell me what I need to know. And I just saw someone like with a scarf, like, you know, the little silk scarves that they used to wear like in the 60s in Paris. And they'd have it tied to the side, and they'd have like big eye flicks and like a little beret, and they're drinking like a mimosa or something along those lines. I do feel like this is the time of high life. This is a very potent time to be manifesting and knowing that it's coming in. There's an inner knowing that what it is that you have been manifesting is coming to be. We have the Eight of Swords here. The Eight of Swords is about what it is that we keep in our mind, what it is that we allow our monkey mind to race around. And I feel like there is something coming forward when it comes to how you deal with certain offers. Now we do have the Magician coming out here. The Magician is all about resources. It's both resources in the tangible 3D world around us, money, you know, material things, but it's also to do with alchemy and the way that we go within ourselves to heal, the way that we go within ourselves to balance things out, how we work from duality of light and dark and work towards wholeness, oneness. Why have we got the Magician coming out? Okay, we've got the Two of Wands coming out in reverse. Do you want me to put this one down? No. Okay. What I want to know is about the Magician for the Eight of Swords, please. Thank you. We have the Eight of Wands. There seems that there is more than one offer that's going to come in very, very quickly, and it may have you in your head. You have to remember that you're manifesting this in. All the things that you've wanted are now coming towards you, and you deserve it. You really, really deserve it. And I think the reason why I saw that woman like drinking what she was drinking is because there's a time for you to pamper yourself. It really is a time for you to rest and pamper yourself. We have the Four of Swords coming out here. We also have, with that donation, with the Six of Pentacles, this donation, this generosity, it's not just to do with finances. This is almost like someone coming in and being your manager. Like wherever you work, if you feel like your work is getting too much, for example, or if there is offers coming in and you feel like it's too much, the promotion, there's too much responsibility, all you need to do is say, I know that I am going to be having someone coming in that's going to help me with this. And I'm not going to feel so overwhelmed because they're going to do this, this and this, and I'm going to do this bit over here. And it will come in. It will come in. That's exactly what I'm getting here, is that you need to know that the manifestations that you want come in because you are co-creator. You are co-creator of your own universe. The Four of Swords there is about rest. It's being able to be rested, be pampered. Tell me about the Emperor to the Four of Swords, please. Oh, so many. You've got the Knight of Cups. Someone wants to come in and pamper you. Oh my goodness. So it seems that we may also, and do you know what the thing is though? It doesn't always have to be someone else that's coming in to pamper you. This is also a part of ourselves that we get to soften, because the Emperor is a very masculine, hard energy. It's very fiery. It's a lot of movement. The Knight of Cups is, as much as it is, again, a masculine energy, it's mixed in with the feminine. It's a very balanced yin and yang, because this can also be the way that we care for ourselves. I feel like this is a time of pampering, and it doesn't mean that you have to go out and spend loads of money to pamper yourself. Someone here needs to go and have a bubble bath. Somebody here needs to remind themselves of their vision board, and if you haven't done one, do one. There's something here about visualizing what it is you want to come in. It's coming. It's literally here. It's not so much that it's coming, it's here. It's already here. Woo! We also have here the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is coming out in reverse. I feel like the only obstacle that we may have at the moment is not to do with another person as much as it is to do with old patterns and conditioning. And this is the time right now where we are going within ourselves and dropping that, letting that go. And when I say dropping that, I'm not dismissing the pain that you have been working through, the trauma that you've been through in any way, shape or form. But I think that this energy of like spiritual maturity and emotional maturity is coming from that energy of not the Queen of Pentacles, excuse me. Why did I say that? It's coming from, I'm getting Hierophant, but I'm also getting the High Priestess. Why could I not say that? The High Priest or High Priestess. It's that energy of going within. It's taking that lantern from the Hermit and really looking within and being gentle with ourselves and noticing the shift between when we used to react to things and then blame ourselves or blame others, to responding, to taking time to actually sit with the energy of that trauma, of that anger, of that whatever volatile energy comes up, and nurturing it, making space for it, walking alongside it, and then letting it go when you need to. The Hierophant coming out here in reverse. This is giving the energy. Why is it giving me the energy of unfairness? The energy of unfairness coming forward. Maybe this is something that you have struggled through your life with. There is the energy of resources coming to you because they've been taken from someone else, and it's not in the light of things are limited, and if you want something you're taking it away from another person. No, this is more to do with a shifting of weight on the scales, where before they were tipped over in someone else's favor but to your detriment. And I feel like the things that you were supposed to have when you were younger, when you were a teen, and now are now coming to be. And it just means that, you know, the two sides of the coin is that as you get your abundance, the person who took from you is gaining their karma. Tell me about the Eight of Wands, please. You have here the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Page of Pentacles, a loss of opportunity. Why the loss of opportunity? And then you've got the King of Pentacles coming out. The King of Pentacles is all to do with job opportunities. It's to do with investment deals. There is a word of caution here to ensure that you are reading any fine print when it comes to creating multiple streams of income, if this is working with someone else. Now, I done a live today and I kind of touched on it a little bit on like a video that I watched, talking about this person who created a multi-million dollar enterprise. It was Ardent Candles, which I've been told is very, very big. And the person who created this was very naive at the time. He was young. He didn't really know about business, and he didn't realize how easily other people would take advantage for their own greed. And he ended up losing his entire business in the space of what, a year or so, because the person that was supporting him and really helping him out and all the rest of it kept asking for more and more equity until he was left with nothing. And there is a word of caution here, because I feel like the next stage of your life, which is starting now, there is going to be many offers, there's a lot of opportunity to pamper yourself here, but there is the energy of somebody else coming in. There's the energy of somebody else coming in, and a lot of cards wanted to come out, but the first one that I saw was the Three of Swords, and you're being told to be looking out for red flags without fear, which I know you guys are going to do anyway, because this maturity in your emotions, in your spiritual development, there is an inner knowing now, rather than just a maybe this will happen. This Knight of Cups can be a person. They can be an emperor. It could be somebody who wants to come in and work with you. They want maybe to do a business with you. This is somebody who has either past energy, or you know from the past, and you're being told just to watch out, okay? Just to watch out. It doesn't mean that you can't work with this person, or this person is a rat, or they're a walking red flag. It's just, if this person tries to sweep you off your feet and then wants half your business, then you know that there's going to be red flags, right? The Sun is coming out in reverse next to the Queen of Cups, and then the Eight of Swords. This is the time to continue. Well, it's not the time to continue, because that doesn't make sense. But right now is the time to be looking at specific patterns of thought and behavior that hold you to kind of wanting to make yourself feel like you are perfect, to the stresses of work and wanting to give it to somebody else, because I feel like whoever it is that may come in for you may want to take that stress from you, and generally want to take that stress from you and be like, look, you do the creative, I'll do the logistics, and that sounds perfect. There is a need here for someone to ensure that they have an understanding, and not only an understanding, but they are actively taking part in every area of this business, every area of the opportunity that comes towards you, not just one portion. Because when you don't know what's happening on the other side, if that person leaves, how do you continue? Because this is what happened to the person who created Ardent Candles. All right, and you have the Eight of Cups coming out here. There's something very overwhelming, but I feel like it's good. Like, it's good. You do have someone from the past coming towards you. And I started my reading, and then I stopped it because it wasn't flowing properly. But the message that had come through, like the download that I got, was talking about how when something isn't for you, the universe will make you feel very, very uncomfortable in that situation. So if you're in a job and it's time for you to move on, it's time for you to look for another one, the universe, God, Allah, Vishnu will make it really uncomfortable for you and make you want to leave. Same with a relationship, same with a friendship, same with family, whatever it may be. And I had an experience that was very similar to that not that long ago when watching one of my favorite tarot readers. And I watch other tarot readers, and I love doing so because it's what inspired me to become a tarot reader myself. And there was someone that I'd followed for like 5 years, and the way that I was spoken to by their admin when I just said hello, it was so strange to me. It was so peculiar, and it was very aggressive. And I realized right there and then, I was like, okay, so that's rejection. That's God's protection. There's a reason why I was made to feel uncomfortable here. I haven't watched that person's, I haven't watched their readings since. I do not wish to watch their readings anymore because the energy has shifted. And the reason why I'm telling you this, not because they're a bad person. They're not a bad person, nothing like that. They're a wonderful tarot reader. I am not going to name drop. I don't do that. They are a wonderful, wonderful tarot reader. Just the energy has shifted. I'm on a different timeline now. There is an encouragement here to really read the energy, not of the room, of the person, of the situation. In the situation, what's coming in. Because I went to say situationship. There is someone from your past that may wish to come in. And they may have really good intent. They may have really good ideas for a business. And you are being told to really lead with that skill set that you have in intuition, because it's being heightened right now as well. It's not just that we have gone through this spiritual upgrade and now, you're more spiritually mature, more spiritually, emotionally, so on and so forth. Someone's like third eye has widened. Each one of these chakras has widened, or it's more stable. There's something about it being more stable. And you're going to be able to read whether you feel comfortable around this person or not. And if you do not feel comfortable at any point in this relationship, whether it's romantic, whether it's business, whatever it may be, at any point that you start to feel uncomfortable, just remember that. Remember that saying. God will make you feel uncomfortable when you're not supposed to be there, or when you're supposed to leave. Okay, because it really is rejection being God's protection. And I feel like someone needs to hear this, because you've got the Tower coming out here. You do have the Tower coming out, and we have the Empress. The Empress being in reverse is not just like disempowerment, but it's a lack of harvest. And just think how far you've come in your life. Look, think how far you have come to where you are right now. You have the Five of Wands underneath. So this is confrontation of some sort. There does seem to be some sort of conflict coming forward with some sort of partnership. Some sort of you getting pampered. Why? High Priestess is coming out. Okay, the energy that I'm getting though is that you have to realize with the Emperor to the High Priestess, there may be an age difference. There may be a difference in your understanding, your either emotional maturity or your spiritual maturity to this person. I just keep hearing speak up. You need to speak up. The Strength is in reverse with Tower. So something may come in and knock the wind out of you. You have the Five of Pentacles coming out as well. So this is ruin. This is a lack mentality. And then you have the Two of Pentacles. This is a decision. I feel like whoever it is that may be coming towards you with like some sort of partnership may be coming with a lot of drama. They may be coming with a lot of drama. I heard keep this short, so I am. You have the Lovers coming out. This could be someone that you dated in the past. Or this could be somebody that holds past energy. Right, before I go, I do want to get these, I keep going to call these tea tree, the tea tree ones. They're called tea leaf. Tell me about this when it comes to the uncomfortability. Very secret admirer. What else do we need to know about this emotional maturity going within? Spiritual guidance, protection from harm. You are very, very protected. And it says angel on there. What about this offer? do we need to know about the offer? Please and thank you. Forces working against you. Be aware. There's a need to read this because I feel like we are on our most abundant timeline, and I do think that you are going to get almost like it's scams, but it's I'm not really getting that this is a scam as much as it is as someone coming in that hasn't completely dealt with certain things in their life which could cause chaos later down the line. Okay, take care, enemies working against you is coming out. Someone who's going to want to pamper you. This, you need to be able to see past any of the falsities. Thank you. Feeling tied down or frustrated. This secret admirer may be feeling tied down or frustrated. An arrogant, boastful person you should not cross is coming out. But with the spiritual guidance, protection, you are protected from any harm that may come forward. Anything else that we need to know about this, especially when it comes to any blessings? Okay, we have here, you'll be taken care of in difficult times. And also compliment from an admirer. But be aware, because it seems like there is someone coming in who, this compliment from one of these admirers may be an enemy that's working against you. This is really specific and very random. Tell me about angel. It may be the name as well. Success is coming through. I feel like there is someone that's going to come in that is going to be very much like the story that I heard, and if you are interested, it is on a channel called Messy Stories, and there is a video. It's like an hour and 20 minutes long, but it is worth listening to, especially if you are someone who's an entrepreneur, someone who is working on a business, because if you are on this timeline, you are on the multi-million-dollar business timeline. And if you are new to this, there's definitely things in there that would be important for you to hear. I'm going to actually I'm going to link it down below for you guys to watch if you want to, because this is giving the same thing. Someone coming in that is going to be like your cheerleader, someone who's going to come in and is going to be like, do you know what, my intent is really wonderful. And right at the start I was like, oh, this person's got good intent, because they're very good at masking themselves. They're going to want to give you like luxury and pamper you, and don't worry, you go and do the creative stuff, I'll do all the logistics, I'll do all the money, I'll do all of this. This person is going to try and steal your business from under your nose. This is what I'm getting here. They're going to try and steal this business from underneath your nose. Getting together with friends came out. So this is somebody that you know from the past. Taking a vacation physically or mentally. Didn't I say, you go and relax and do the creative stuff while we come over here and you know, and we'll do the money. We'll look after the money. We'll look after the orders. And we have here, someone will gossip all about your secrets. It's in reverse, because I feel like this person that's coming forward, I don't feel like they're going to try and blackmail you. They may try and tell you that they were blackmailed. Depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. They're going to be your cheerleader, but they're going to act like they're the one that maybe needs some emotional support. Be aware. Be very wary, okay? Because I feel like this is something, but I don't even feel like we're being tested by the universe. I feel like this is, you know, the worms coming out of the cracks, or the bugs coming out of the cracks, like the wood lice or whatever they're called, coming out of the cracks right before the massive big break, because they want it. They want it. They can smell the win. Seriously, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you have a really good day. I love you guys. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Boop.